Hello everybody, let's do some stretching. It's been a long while. Alright. Some stretching real quick. Ah. 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 Whew. Ah. Okay. Ah. Ah. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, that's nice stretching. Whew. Alright. Okay, we are back. Thank you for joining me this evening. Yeah, I'm wearing orange pants today. I mean, it has nothing to do with President Trump. Orange is my favorite color, and orange is one of my favorite fruits. It has nothing to do with President Trump. Okay, so yeah, I just like color orange. Yeah. Anyways, so the have you watched the debate, president's debate? Of course, this episode will be uploaded in 2 to 3 months from today. But yeah, today they had debate, and oh my goodness, it was good. They did both candidates did fantastic job. I think both of them, President Trump and Vice President Joe Biden. I was satisfied with their performance today tonight. I think they did very well, both of them. So yeah, it was hour and 30 minutes long, and it went so fast, right? Yeah, that's like so. Mr. Einstein's time dilation, it does have some metaphysical equivalent. Uh, when things are going so fast, when you are extremely busy or you are having wonderful time, then tend to go very fast, right? I mean, there's the difference between English language and physical sense because it felt like so hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes presidential debate. It felt like it's been only like 10 minutes when you are watching it if you enjoyed watching it, right? So it's kind of like time dilation basically, right? But in English language, you say time goes fast as opposed to time goes slow, which is it's just language difference in physics context and English language context. But yeah, yeah. And the flip side of that is when you're having very difficult time, painful time, then time goes very slow, right? Like 1 minute feels like 1 hour if you are going through some kind of pain, right? Like when I was crawling out of that glacial pool, uh, did it feel like it was going on like forever? Uh, Not really. Well, it's an English expression, right? But did time go very slowly because I was such in pain and panic and scared and fear and so did I feel like 1 minute felt like 1 hour? Did I feel like that? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, maybe I was kind of enjoying myself somehow, adrenaline rush. But I wouldn't do that again, of course. No, of course not. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. I don't recommend that to anybody. It's too dangerous. So, uh, let me get some vodka, if I may. So, I mean, the whiskey. So, yeah, thank you for being here with me today. And yeah, I went to work, and today at work, it was about average, busy in terms of being busy, about average. So, but after work, I did watch the president's debates. But I did accomplish one thing. I mean, extracurricular activity wise, yeah, I put uploaded my the our political science research paper, voters equation, out online because obviously it was rejected by the journal, political science journal I submitted to. Yeah, that's fine. No hard feelings. They get a lot of submissions of those journals, so it's okay. No hard feelings. But yeah, nowadays I was kind of pleasantly surprised. There's so many online archives, online database where you can upload your research papers for free, and other people can download for free too. There are many of them. Okay, it was pleasant surprise. This kind of probably fairly recent development because when I was in graduate school, which was like 2006, so 14 years ago, it was not like that. So a lot has changed since I left academia. Right? Even when I was in law school, well, actually, there was some spots that I noticed, but law school isn't exactly academia. That's more professional degree, right? JD, Juris Doctor. So yeah, I didn't really look into those online database. Okay, but it seems yeah, it's quite common that all different branches of academia, like you have social science, economics, physics, mathematics, they have their online database where people can upload their research papers and also other people can download for free. There are many of them. Okay, so that's great news because. But I keep submitting to journals, of course. Yeah, but it's good news because I can upload my articles to specific area of study, right? So that's great news. So I uploaded my paper. I mean, our paper, voters' education, which is 52 pages long, and then I got this handsome website address for this paper, and I copied and pasted it to social media so that people can download it if they want to. Many of my friends, I email them if I know their email address, all right? But social media, I don't know their email addresses. Some of them I do, but mostly I don't. So today I was able to put this link, internet address, IP address. Okay, yeah. So that's good. So who do you think won the debate between President Trump and Vice President Joe Biden? Who do you think won the debate? Um, I mean, I think if you ask me, I think they both did fantastic job. Both of them. I really congratulate both of them. And I was really looking forward to the debate between the two of them. And before Vice President Joe Biden got nomination, I wanted him to be nominated actually. Okay, because he's a very smart guy. Yeah, he's not the same as like 2008, like people say, because he's like 12 years older than back then. So he's kind of low energy, but so is President Trump. He's not the same as 4 years ago. Yeah, it's kind of visible both of them are aging and they're become more like lower energy than 4 years ago, 12 years ago. They're in their 70s, both of them. So yeah, you can kind of tell the aging in both candidates, lower energy. So yeah, it wasn't as good as I hope it would be, but I think they both did very good job. So yeah, it was not impressive, but it was hugely entertaining still. At one point, Vice President Joe Biden did utter that word, forbidden word, SHUT space UP, comma, space, man. I'm not in liberty to utter those two words, okay? But SHUT space UP, comma, space, man. He did that, okay? That was funny. But President Trump will just talk, right? Okay, we take 5 minutes break, okay? And how would you have performed against either one of them? It depends on what party affiliation, political leaning that you may have. Assume that you are the presidential candidate debating one of them. How would you have done it differently? Okay, let's have that imagination, okay? Yeah. Special relativity, yeah, we are done with that, right? At least here. I gotta write that one paragraph and submit it some other day. General relativity, yeah, we are almost done, and we'll keep talking about it later. Okay? We can take a break from physics for today, right? Some kind of physical Sabbath. Sabbath in physics. Alright, let's take 5 minutes. Yeah, very good day. Very entertaining day. That's great. Yeah. So stage is yours. Imagine that you are the presidential candidate. If you are a politically minded person, maybe you run for an office. Maybe you run for president one day, right? So yeah, of course it can happen. Um, I mean, I'm still registered candidate on paper. Hmm? So, if you ask me, this is how I have done. Okay, so they asked about something like they cover many things, right? They cover BLM, COVID-19, climate change, which they are very interesting topics. So the Mr. Host, the Fox Network, I forgot his name, but he did a great job picking these questions. Yeah, and he talked about like healthcare, health policy, and which is kind of boring topic to me. Insurance, which is important, but uh, yeah, Obamacare basically, right? And the Supreme Court nomination, right? Yeah, so he hit all the major topics that the main topics of the day. So that guy was good. So President Trump would just interrupt because he's kind of street fighter, very low class level, very low class street fighter kind of type. Okay, so he would just continuously interrupt Vice President Joe Biden. So Mr. Joe Biden at one point he said SUHT space UP. He did say that. Okay, yeah, I heard him saying it. And but let's say I was debating President Trump, right? I fantasized about this a lot. Okay, then what would I have done when President Trump keeps on like interrupting? I would just let him talk, even if it's in my time, even if it's my 2 minutes. If President Trump wanna talk about something, I would just let him. Why? Because that's humanological way of things, okay? But after he used my time, eventually he will feel sorry for that because I'm gonna give it to him, and he will appreciate my kindness, so he will stop interrupting next time and on. Okay, we know how to do that stuff. Okay, yeah. Just go with the flow. Okay, yeah, let them vent it out. Okay, no problem. Eventually he will feel sorry for it. Okay, and he will yeah, keep silence when it is my time to talk. Right. So. Yeah, it's kind of gerontocracy, right? Ruled by the very old people like President Trump, Vice President Joe Biden, ruled by old people. That's gerontocracy. Because they do have some wisdom, experience, knowledge because they are aged, they're like in their 70s, right? But some of us have wisdom even more than those aged people. I'm 42, but do I think I'm wiser than President Trump and Vice President Joe Biden, and both of them combined? Yes, I do think I'm way smarter and wiser than both of them combined. But that's what I think about myself. And but some of us, it's not just me, probably you as well, right? Some of us in the world are just smarter than uh, Vice President Joe Biden and President Trump, both of them combined, okay? And we are younger than both of them combined. Yeah, so some young people can be very wise and knowledgeable, okay? So then some of us should get into politics because we have energy of youth and also we have wisdom. We have best of both worlds. Okay? We have young age and we have knowledge. So yeah, people like you and me, we should get into politics, okay? And yeah, every 2 years I will run for something, okay? Because even if in 2 years, yeah, I keep writing papers, But even if I don't get famous by all these research papers, that's fine. I still run every 2 years. Why? Because running itself enhances name recognition because you get invited to speak because you're a candidate. Okay? Yeah. So it does enhance name recognition in time just because you're running. Okay? Mm-hmm. So in 2 years, yeah, I run for United States Senate, but I don't think I will campaign too much like I did by now, like months and a half ago. Oh my, time flies, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would campaign as hard as I did, but probably I will attend political events, candidate events, only if I'm invited. Yeah, only if I'm invited. Hmm. That's how I feel. Okay, these days. Yeah. Because campaign experience in June and July, August, I already had that experience. Okay, so I don't think I want to go through that again. Intense campaigning experience. Okay, so next time I run, yeah, I'll do it in a very passive way. I will attend an event only if I'm invited. Otherwise, I won't do anything. Okay, so regarding the campaign. Okay, so because been there, done that. Okay, there's no point of me repeating myself. The same kind of campaign. No, no. Yeah, but I intend to keep on running. So yeah. So why do I not do the campaigns like other people do, like with the political advertisement and stuff? Because that's kind of low class, low level. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do the same thing that other people do, other political candidates do, like campaign advertisement. No, I want to get known. I want to be famous in a more not artificial way like advertisement, but in a more natural way with more substance, right? So I keep writing research papers because by now we have accumulated this huge corpus of knowledge, brand new. So my job is to keep writing them and put them somewhere online. That's better use of my time as opposed to spending time campaigning like political advertisement. No, that's not. To me, that's a waste of time. My time. Okay. Other political candidates, well, they don't have the kind of level of brand new knowledge like we do because they are not scholars. We are. Okay. So to me, that's waste of my time. For other candidates, well, they're not scholars, so that's just what they do, right? Yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll never get elected. That's fine by me. Okay. But I intend to keep on running though, because to me that's the right thing to do. Like Plato said. Yeah, a nation ruled by philosophers. Wouldn't that be ideal? Yeah, Plato did express that idea. I think it was somebody. Okay. Yeah, ruled by philosophers. Wouldn't that be cool? And we are philosophers, no? We are academics, scholars. Me, I'm amateur, but so what? Secular scholar, private academic, amateur scientist. But I know enough. Alright, so okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay, and then yeah, we'll answer those questions asked in this presidential debate in our own ways, okay? Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay, now it's your turn. How would you have done differently? Uh, let's say you're conservative. Me, I'm half and half. Let's say you're conservative. Let's say you're debating uh, Vice President Joe Biden, ex. Okay. Would you have added? How would you have done differently from President Trump? Yes, stage is yours. Do you think you would have done better than President Trump, or well, it depends on how strongly you feel about President Trump, right? As a conservative, right? I mean, if you're a huge fan of President Trump, right? But if you have some criticism about President Trump, although you support him, that's how I am. Okay, I do support his re-election. I do. Of course, I'm running as a candidate, dark horse candidate, unknown. Okay, but I'm still running. Okay, yeah, I'm running against both of them. Right. So, of course, most likely I'll be the only one who's gonna vote for me. Okay, but that's fine. But one thing I like about President Trump is that he was very, very this theatrical, like an actor, right? Like performer. Yeah, he got some performer, this showmanship. He does have that, and I like that about him. He's entertaining. Oh man, this is funny. Yeah, Vice President Joe Biden, he's more like goody goody, just nice guy, right? But not very entertaining, okay? Yeah, President Trump, he's funny because he's so faulty. He's naughty, faulty, he's obviously wrong, right? Very mischievous, kinda. That's why he's so entertaining. He's so obviously wrong, like interrupting. He's rude. He's like a bully, right? Yeah, I mean, we don't like bullies, but if you ask me, I kind of like bullies. Okay. Yeah. I mean, some part of them because, yeah, bullies they are like predatory. They are not very because school bullies they pick on small guys, right, or girls. So that's not very manly quality. A real man like David fight against somebody who's way bigger, like Goliath. That's real man spirit. Okay, but bullies they pick on smaller guys like yeah girls. Okay, like domestic violence, for example. Okay, I mean come on, you are a man and you pick on a girl. Yeah, so bullies, school bullies, domestic violence, all these men. Uh, Not being very manly, okay? Because they're picking on somebody who's smaller than they are. That's not manly. Real men go after somebody bigger, like David versus Goliath. Okay? Yeah. So President Trump picking on ex-vice Joe Biden, Mr. Ex-vice Joe Biden. That's not bullyism exactly because they're competing. They're about equal standing, kinda, right? So that's not, but the way he behaves is very much like bully many times, right? He does not discriminate whether it's a big person, small person. If that person is against him, he go after him, right? That's kind of interesting to see. Very entertaining, right? So President Trump is kind of like animal, wild animal, right? Like a machine. Very low class, low level street fighter. That's how he did his business, and that's how he did his politics, and he's still doing it that way. Okay, it is very entertaining because it's so obviously wrong, right? Yeah, but I like his entertainment quality. I really do, and he got some smarts actually. Okay, so the way he uh, performed tonight in the first presidential debate in at the end of September 2020, yeah, he got some smarts. Yeah, I can tell. So between the two, I vote for President Trump for this November election. But because I'm also running, I vote for myself. Okay. Yeah. So who's gonna win? Do you have any prediction, projection? Just some guess. It's okay to take a guess, right? Yeah, in humanology, yeah, we are not arrogant about future because future nobody can tell except for God. Future is exclusive domain that solely belongs to God. We acknowledge that, but we can take a guess, right? Who do you think will win in come November? I give you a minute. I give you 5 minutes. Let's take a break, okay? So I need some vocal rest. Okay. So, uh, so who do you think will win come November? If you ask me, I don't know. I have no clue. Okay. I mean, out of the two people, I would vote for President Trump. Okay, because I was listening to some radio talk shows after when I was driving back. Okay, so yeah, Vice President Joe Biden, he's getting old and he's not getting younger, right? So is some radio talk show the callers, voters commentary, and I happen to agree with him. Okay, so he's for 4 years. I mean, he's getting really old. Okay, and then Vice President candidate Ms. Kamala Harris. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm sure she's smart. She was attorney general for California State, right? Yeah, she got the smart, she got the diligence, and she's a very good looking lady. But I'm not impressed by that lady at all as a vice presidential candidate. Not at all. No. When Vice President Joe Biden was vice presidential candidate back in 2008, I was thoroughly impressed by him. Yeah, his debate with former Alaska Governor Ms. Sarah Palin. Okay, and she actually lived in the same town as I do, but I've never met her. Okay, yeah, she used to be mayor of this town. Okay, when I'm slightly outside of the town by the boundary. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, but never met her. Okay, so I wanted to. Okay, whatever. So yeah, uh, so vice presidential debate that's coming in a month or so between Vice President Mike Pence and Vice Presidential candidate Ms. Kamala Harris. They'll be very interesting ones to watch. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that debate. Yeah. So Ms. Kamala Harris, she got huge energy. She got the youth. She's relatively young, right? She got huge energy, and I think she's cool. I like her. Okay, but when it comes to intelligence, I'm not impressed. Okay. When it comes to like judgment, philosophy, I'm not impressed at all. Okay, so but she's very interesting personality. Okay, yeah, very energetic, enthusiastic. Okay, so it'll be very interesting to watch the debate, vice presidential debate. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? So when it comes to prediction, I don't have a clue who's gonna win. Okay. Yeah. But I vote for myself, and um, yeah. Barring some miracle, I won't get elected this year for president of the United States, but that's fine. In a sense, it's better that way because I'll be writing these journal articles, academic articles, right? I got like a lot to write. Okay, how many papers should I write given the knowledge that we accumulated in the humanology series? I will guess about 20 papers. Okay, 2 dozens at least, right? I keep on writing. That's more important than politics, me getting into politics. Why? Because uh, academic papers, ideas, they're more long-term goal. Okay, if it does, it will last longer than politics, right? Yeah. But at the same time, just like Plato or somebody else said, yeah, I mean, if you're smart enough, you have all the knowledge in the world, right? You need to save people and better the world as it is. Like Mr. Confucius, he wanted to be a politician, but he never made it. But he did try to be a politician. Okay? So he just stayed as a scholar, academic, right? But he did try, right? Yeah. Maybe it's good that he didn't succeed in politics because perhaps it was better for us as metaphysical descendants because we inherited his wisdom and knowledge because he focused on education and teaching, right? Yeah, but if he got elected to some public office, all he would have done is just administrative tasks of the day. They don't have any long-lasting value. Anybody else could have done his job as an administrative official or some politician, right? But because he was not successful in politics, Mr. Confucius of China, right? Yeah, he focused on education, more academia, right? As a scholar, that has long-lasting value. Mr. Confucius, his name will never be forgotten. But politicians of his days, nobody remember them. They remember Mr. Confucius of China, Confucianism, because he failed in politics. He focused on education. The most successful politicians in his day, nobody remember their names because I'm sure they didn't have that much philosophy either. Okay, but Mr. Confucius tried to be a politician. He failed. So he focused on philosophy and education. Okay, Confucianism, and thousands of years later, we still remember his name, right, and his philosophy. Okay, maybe I mean, would I end up like Mr. Confucius? Possibly, or not. That I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't care because I'm 42 years old. Okay, so if I live up to 100 years, 102, I have 60 years to go, right? After that, maybe I'm dead. Okay, I die when I'm 102 years old. After that, what do I care, right? I'm dead. What do I care to the rest of the world? I'm dead. I'm not in this world anymore, okay? If afterlife exists, I mean, if I go to heaven, great. If afterlife exists and I go to hell, oops. Right? I don't know. If afterlife does not exist, I'm okay with that too. Okay? But I hope afterlife exists. And I hope I go to heaven. Alright? Like anybody else. Yeah, so after I'm dead, I don't really care what happens to the world, this world, planet Earth. If I'm dead, I'm dead. So what? Right? I don't really care. But I do care about children and children's future. Children's children, okay? I have no children, but other my friends' children or some random children, I do care about their future though, okay? So I hope and pray that what we discovered in humanology series here, it would get passed on. Because you may disagree with me, please feel free to disagree with me, but in my opinion, humble or arrogant opinion, okay, I think we got some good stuff here in humanology series, okay. So yeah, future generation, yeah. Hopefully they learn from us, right? Well, that's just my hope and pray. Okay, pray. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so I need some vocal rest. So yeah. Again, thank you for being with me. Okay. Because I noticed I got more audience nowadays. Okay. Most likely it's because I wrote this paper, voters equation, and I emailed to my friends whose email address that I know of, right? And also I emailed to, I mean, submitted to political journal, or maybe I don't know why I got more audience. How many audience do I have in 2020 September? Like two, three, sometimes even 12. That's unprecedented in this humanology series history. With TPY, I got zero. Okay, like 0001, 0002. All right. Yeah, it's my family members in South Korea or my friends in America or anywhere in the world. Okay, so just a handful of friends and family members. Okay, yeah, they're my family members and my friends. Okay, so yeah, I'm very grateful to you. Okay, and but nowadays the viewership increased. Like it's like typically a two, three, two, 1, 0, 2, 3. Before that, before this voters equation paper, it was like 0001, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, it's mostly binary. Okay, so writing this paper, putting them the ideas in writing, I think it does make big difference. Okay, I intend to keep on writing. Yeah, yeah. As this special relativity disproof paper is 99% done, I just need to add one more paragraph about simultaneity, right? Yeah, then I submit to physics journal and then wait for a while, like 2 to 3 weeks. If I get no response, yeah, I put in some kind of online database. There are many, okay? I recently found out. Yeah, no problem, okay? But one by one though. Okay. First journal, wait 2 to 3 weeks, no response or rejection. Yeah, put in some archive, online database, no problem. Okay. So that's the plan. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Well, we'll take 10 minutes. Okay, because it's been 1 hour already, almost. So. Okay, I'll see you soon.